Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about how you can get thousands and thousands and thousands of shipping boxes 100% for free. So I do a lot of selling on eBay, and I made a lot of mistakes buying boxes off Amazon and eBay, the dollar store, Home Depot, Walmart, you name it, any store I could buy a box from, I did. And then I was at the post office and the lady asked me, why don't I use the flat rate boxes and the other mailing boxes? And I was like, well, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. And she told me just to go to USPS.com, set up an account. It's 100% for free, and they'll mail you every single box you could ever think of to your house for free. And if you're mailing stuff out that's more than 1 pound, this is the cheapest way to do it. A lot of the stuff I sell is less than a pound, so I do ship it out first class, and I usually use poly envelopes, which are similar to these that the post office will send you for free, but those are only a few cents a piece on Amazon and eBay. So if it's less than a pound, I use first class, and I don't use any of these boxes or anything that I'm going to show you in this video. But if you're shipping anything out over a pound, these are the way to go. So as you can see, I have a bunch of different boxes here. There's 10 or 12 different size boxes here, and they also offer more on their website. I don't have every single one of them because there's some of them that I don't use because they don't help me. But there's regional boxes, flat rate boxes, and just regular boxes. So usually if you're shipping all the way across the country, the flat rate boxes are probably going to be your best bet if they're between like 5 and 15 pounds. If it's less than 5 pounds, you probably just want to ship it out priority mail. Again, you got to play with your numbers on eBay, and there's also regional boxes. There's regional A and regional B. A lot of times if you're shipping out stuff that's more than about 5-6 pounds but less than 15 pounds, your regional A or your regional B is going to be cheaper than the flat rate boxes, and they're about the same size, but it'll save you a few dollars to go with the regional boxes. So there's all different types of boxes. This is a shoe box. Then you got your flatter boxes like this. You got your regular square boxes. This is a 7x7x6 box. This is the box I use the most of because most of my items fit in this box. And if they're between 1 to 5 pounds, I'll usually fit them in this box. This is your medium flat rate box right here. This is your regional B box. They also have regional B boxes that are the kind like this. I don't have any here, I don't think. Oh, right here. All right, so these are both your regional B boxes. The regional A come in 2 different sizes as well. I don't think I have any of those with me. I do use those a lot. I think I'm waiting on more of those. But here's a regular mailing box. Another mailing box. These are almost the same size, but as you can tell, one's a little bit thicker. So you just got to make sure you get every box possible. This is a large flat rate box. Many people don't know these. They're called game board boxes, but it ships out for the same price as a large flat rate box. So this is also a large flat rate box. I believe there's another large flat rate box that's like this, but it's more square or rectangle. So there's all those. This is a regional B box again. So this is the largest mailing box you can get from USPS.com, and it's 12 by 12 by 8. So these are good boxes. I use these 2 boxes probably the most if I'm not using a regional box or a flat rate box. One thing that I hear people saying a lot is that you can't alter the priority mail mailing boxes, and that's not true 100%. So you can modify these 5 boxes that I have here, because these are just priority mail mailing boxes. Now what that means is I do it a lot with the shoebox, where I cut it in half and then I cut the sides up and I fold it in. So if I don't want to use the 7x7x6 box and I want to use this box, I cut it and I make the box fit around the item that I'm shipping out. You still have to use priority mail shipping labels, but you can't alter them. The regional boxes and the flat rate boxes you cannot alter. So if you want to use a large flat rate box like this, and you only have you know, a little bit of stuff that you're putting in there, but it weighs a lot, so it's better to use a flat rate box, you're going to have to fill the rest of the box up with air or packing peanuts, or just stuff a bunch of newspaper or old Walmart bags or something in there to fill it up if you don't want it moving around. But with these boxes, you can cut them and fit it directly around the item that you're shipping out. And I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on boxes before I found out about these. And this right here is the best item I think they have. It's a 9.5 by 12.5 padded flat rate envelope, and you can fit a bunch of stuff in here. You can fit clothes in here. I mean, just about anything. You can fold it up small enough to fit in here. The thing with the bubble mailers are, they come with this thing on it that you have to peel off, and then it's sticky, and you peel it, and it sticks. It has to be able to close on its own. So you can't have a bunch of stuff sticking outside of it and then just wrap a bunch of tape on it. It doesn't work that way. But you can stuff these things super full and get them closed. You can use tape on them, but they have to be sealed by themselves, so this tape can't really be any part of the integrity of making the envelope close. And then this is just a mailing envelope. I hardly ever use these, but I do use them. So where these come in handy is if I have an item that's like 1 pound 10 ounces, to where if I stick it in this box, it puts me up over the 2 pounds. But if I put it in the envelope, I stay below 2 pounds. That saved me, you know, $2, $3, $4 at a time, depending on where in the country this package is going. So it does have a purpose. It's a big bag. It is 11 and 6/4, 11.625 by 15, so 11 by 15. You can fit a bunch of stuff in there. So I don't use these a lot, but if it's, like I said, you know, if it's almost at the spot where it puts me up to the next pound, I will use this. They have 2 flat rate envelopes. I've never used this one. I didn't even know they had these till the other day. I ordered them on accident. They're free, so it doesn't really matter. I'll eventually use them, maybe. But these ones I use a lot. You can fold them in certain ways to make it so you can fit bigger items in there other than just paper, because they do open up. So they open up a lot, but just like the padded flat rate, they have to be able to close with the sticky part that comes off of them. But if you fold them at the bottom and open them up, there's a lot of good videos on this. If you just type in how to fold a flat rate envelope from the USPS, you'll find some videos. But I do have these stickers. They come in rolls of 1,000 or 3,000, I think, and they'll mail you those for free. I like to stick them all over it because it helps hold them shut, even though they're supposed to stay shut with just peeling this. I found out that if you use these stickers, they don't really notice as much, but they do help keep them closed. This is another flat rate envelope. It's the legal flat rate envelope. It's a little bit more expensive than shipping this one out, but as you can see, it is a lot bigger and you can get a lot more stuff in it. So I'd say that's a good 2.5 inches bigger by about an inch taller. So you can, I think these are like a quarter more. So they're both cheaper than the padded flat rate envelope. So if you don't necessarily need padded, you can fit them in here. I have had people tell me when I've shipped stuff in here that's about 2 pounds, that the boxes have been destroyed and the item was showing. So what I'll do now is I'll put the item in a poly bag that cost me about a penny, and then I'll stick them in here, so I'm still saving 25 to 30 cents. The item's protected and they get there on time, and I just jam pack them full of those stickers that say priority mail shipping. And they give you those for free, so I mean, I don't feel the need to conserve them. It's probably a little bit wasteful, but if it gets my item there. But as you can see, like, you can open these up, and then they open up to be pretty big, and you can still get this folded over and seal it. So stop wasting your money on boxes. If they're more than a pound, don't buy a box. You have to ship it out first or priority mail anyway, so you might as well use their free boxes and save anywhere from 30 cents to $2 per box, depending. I have shipped stuff out that's way bigger than this, and I made the boxes. I put 2 of them together and taped them a whole bunch. So I did have to use more tape. The item got there securely. It was about a 15-pound item. I knew the person I was shipping it to, And I asked them if I could do that first because I didn't want the box to explode and then have somebody pissed off at me. But it does work if you Frankenstein some boxes together. Just make sure that you're not cutting up any of the flat rate boxes. It has to be just a regular Priority Mail mailing box. And one of the reasons I said in the beginning of the video, I'll cut this box down and make it fold around even though it's almost the same size as this. And it's a situation to where this box puts it up over the next pound mark, where this one will keep it below it. This box is actually a little bit thinner than this one and it weighs less. If you cut these boxes down to the exact same size, this box will weigh about 3 ounces less because the cardboard's thinner, but it's still a heavy enough cardboard to where it keeps everything perfectly secure. So again, go to USPS.com and set up an account. They mail them directly to my house. I get these. I think I get these 1,000 at a time. Like I get a bunch of them. And these boxes I usually get 100 of them at a time. The bubble mailers I'll get 100 at a time. So I get these about every month, if not more. These boxes, they ship them to you 25 at a time, and I think you can get 4 of them. So I think you can get like 100 at a time. But a lot of these items, I mean, you can get them every day, so it doesn't matter. The mail lady or the mailman, whoever delivers your mail, will deliver them, and they walk them right up to my doorstep. I don't even have to go out to my mailbox and get them. They come in big old bundles, and they actually, when you order 100 padded flat rate mailers, they give you a nice box that's not a Priority Mail box or anything, so you can use that as a shipping box as well. So there's just a bunch of free ways to get boxes from the post office. And if you're not doing it, you're making a mistake. If everything you ship out is less than a pound, then you just wasted all your time watching this video. But if you ship stuff out more than a pound, you've got to get these Priority Mail boxes. And there is other sizes on there. I mainly order the ones that I use a lot of. I did get a little bit behind, and I should be getting some more boxes here in a couple days. So maybe I'll make another video when I get those. The small flat rate envelopes are boxes I don't ever use. They also have a DVD box that is complete garbage. If you ask me, I don't even know if I fold them up right. I do have a tube, and if you look at my other videos, it's a triangle tube, and if you're shipping out baseball bats, I suppose that would be a great option for you. Otherwise, I don't really know what you would put in there. Maybe if you had like blueprints or a map or something you had to roll up, you could stuff them in there. Other than that, it's kind of a useless box. I've actually never used them. I have 25 of them in my storage room in case I ever get a baseball bat to mail out, I guess. Hasn't happened yet, but who knows. So I hope you guys got a little bit of information out of this video and saved a little bit of money. If you did, you know, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to try to keep getting more videos coming and talk about a lot of the mistakes I made in my first year selling on eBay. eBay is going a new direction with the way that sellers get paid. I no longer get paid through PayPal. The money just goes directly into my bank account every day, and that has its ups and its downs. Hopefully eBay figures out a little bit of the kinks that they have with the shipping labels and all that with the new system that they have. But subscribe and I'll make a video on those coming up here. Otherwise, there's a couple good videos out there already. If you Google new seller fees and stuff like that for eBay, I'm sure you'll find a YouTube video or a Google video, or if you ask eBay support, they have a link on their website. But yeah, thanks again, guys.